So obviously, we talked quite extensively about Star Wars Battlefront 2 weeks ago. A little bit of extra news came out recently. One of the executives at EA has basically hinted essentially that, or it floated the idea that microtransactions will be gone from the game, period. Now, my question is, A, do you believe him? And B, do you think that will be enough to change things around for the game? Do you think somehow, like, people will be like, oh, now I'm going to buy the game, and we're going to see the sales skyrocket?
I am very skeptical just because this is EA we're talking about, but
yes.
I would say that it's a very plausible, it's very plausible that they would make this admission. They would, take this into consideration as part of their business model, because I think they've seen the damage that can be done when you piss off the fan base enough. I think, we actually saw some numbers come out. I don't know how accurate they were, but there were, rumors of stock prices being hurt.
They definitely saw a drop.
Stock value dipping, yeah. So that's hitting them in their wallet, and that's where it really hurts. And I think that could be the wake-up call they needed to kind of change course on this. But I'm never putting the possibility off the table that they'll come back to it some other way. They'll reintegrate them some other way. So skeptical, but plausible.
A lot of people on the internet were saying that they were going to restore microtransactions on or right before Christmas. The idea being that, like, a lot of unknowing parents or grandparents or relatives, what have you, will have bought this for their kids for Christmas, and then EA was going to capitalize on all the expected new players, basically, to make some extra money.
It's what you would expect them to do.
Yes, it's what you would expect them to do. What do you think, Josh? Do you think they're going to do the right thing here?
No, I think what they're going to do is they're going to completely revamp all of their currency systems, and then once they have that re-engineered, then they will release microtransactions that are not quite as offensive. I don't think it's going to happen by Christmas. I think we're talking like March, April. But honestly, I think that's what's going to happen, because you look at their currency system now and nobody understands it. It doesn't make any sense.
It's a clusterfuck for sure.
So I think they'll re-engineer all of that. They'll release a major patch. It'll be promoted everywhere, and then they will figure out a way to integrate microtransactions that isn't quite so offensive.
That sounds plausible as well.
That's also very possible. Yeah, it's like they might make it look like they're doing something to appease the player base, where it's like, hey, no, we're fixing the system. It'll be easier to unlock what you want, and then they sort of sneak it back in. Like, oh, by the way, here's stuff that you can spend money on again. It's like,
you're gonna get some free heroes or something probably out of it, and everybody will sing Kumbaya. It'll be okay.
That would make sense.
I mean, I know a lot of people were very excited because there's obviously a tie-in with the new Star Wars movie that just released, and a lot of the newer Star Wars characters like Rey and I apologize, I haven't seen the movie, so like the names aren't Vin and whatever are in the game now. But I'm curious to see how the numbers are gonna come out. We'll keep an eye on the next 2 weeks to see if concurrent players have gone up or if sales have gone up. We're very curious on this one.
It's still going to sell just fine. It's a Star Wars property, and most people don't care or know what's going on with it. So
it's fair. It's fair.
This has been a production of the GWW Radio Network. Please don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review us on iTunes, Stitcher, and SoundCloud. Also, check out Geeks Worldwide at thegww.com for all the latest news, reviews, and opinions on video games, comics, movies, TV, cosplay, and more. Geeks Assemble!